Okay, welcome back to another episode of LinkedIn Guru. I'm Jeff Young, the LinkedIn Guru. In the past, we've talked about the 3 Ps, profile, people, and participate. Actually, today we're going to talk a little bit more about profile, but what we're going to talk about is how you edit your profile and the options you have to edit your profile. Most people know about the basics about it, how to edit your profile, but I'm going to show you a couple of things that you might not have known. So first of all, to edit your profile, it used to be that you actually had to click the Edit Profile button. Now, when you click Profile, pretty much LinkedIn will come up in an edit mode. It doesn't look like it's in an edit mode right now, but if you take a look and point at things, you can see that you can edit it. And you can change your photo here. You can do all kinds of other kinds of things that will allow you to edit your profile based on what section of your profile that you point at. So any section you point at, first of all, the thing that you need to remember is that if you are able to edit something, it will have this pencil next to it. That's kind of a standard in terms of being able to edit a web page. And by the way, your LinkedIn profile is a web page, so that's exactly what you're able to do. So anything that you want to edit, basically all you have to do is point at the data that you want to edit, and you can click this, and it will bring up the proper information about what it is that you can edit in that section. Okay, so that's the first one. So pencil is the first option as far as editing is concerned. A couple of things that people don't know, though, is that there are other options as far as your profile is concerned. If you go down to other sections of your profile, so for example, let's go down to My Skills Endorsements section, and I want you to see a couple of options here as well. First of all, one of the options that you can utilize in this section is this. When you point at this double up and down arrow, that will actually allow you to drag and rearrange your profile sections. So if you haven't changed yours, your skills and endorsements are probably down at the bottom. I wanted to highlight my skills and endorsements, so all I had to do was go to the skills and endorsements sections, click on it, drag it to where I wanted it. As you can see, it moves around, and drop it where you want it, up or down, and it will allow you to emphasize or de-emphasize an entire section of your profile. That's extremely powerful because that way you can highlight something that you want to highlight. In addition to that, down a little bit farther inside of an experience section, for example, or any of the other sections that contain this icon, the icon is a rectangle with a plus in the bottom of it. If you point at that, you notice that it will tell you what you can add here. You can actually add a video, you can add an image, you can add a document, you can add a presentation, anything you want, even including PowerPoint presentations, you can add to this section. So that's one of the things that I've done down here, especially as it relates to what I do, and you can notice that this is my very first job. It's a current job that I have called, I'm a professional networker, LinkedIn trainer at a company called LinkedIn Guru. By the way, if you think LinkedIn Guru is a real company, I got this bridge in New York that I'd like to interest you in because it's not real, but it's real to me, and that's why I'm choosing it, because it represents my brand. But if I want to add something to that section that is a video or an image or something along those lines, all I have to do is click this icon, and it will open it up, and it will allow you to add 2 things. You can add such things as a link. Okay, so I can add something like meetup.com. Okay, so for example, just type in the link, or paste the link if you wish, and then click continue. When I continue, it takes me down to where it's going to add it, and it adds it to my profile right here, and I can then put in what I want as a title, what I want as the actual information that describes that link, and then add it to my profile by just clicking the add button. That's an easy way to do that. Now, if I wanted to add something different, though, let's say, for example, instead I wanted to add a file, I just tell it that I want to upload a file. Clicking the upload a file will take you to your hard drive or your Google Drive or any other place that you want. Find the file, grab the file, open it, and drop it out there, and it will do the same thing. It will drop it on your profile as an additional information, and that's how I got many of these things that you see on my profile. For example, all of these things that you see underneath my summary, they were all added that way. These are all links or files that I've uploaded that you can get access to, and they're all nice tips on LinkedIn, so if you're interested in those tips, feel free to check them out.
Guru's Tip of the Day.
All right, for the tip of the day, I've got one that's also a little bit unusual. Again, something that not a lot of people do on LinkedIn. I've, in the past, talked to you about how you share an update. Well, at the beginning of your homepage, you can click in here and you can share an update. But one of the other things that you might want to try is that if you go to the same box where you share an update and click this, create a post instead, that actually allows you to actually publish an article on LinkedIn. If you click this, it'll take you to a separate page, and basically now you can add images to this. You can write your own headline, and notice that it's going to be bold, and it has italics, and you can do a lot of formatting here that you couldn't do on just a regular update. This is actually like publishing a magazine article, only it's going to be published on LinkedIn. You can left justify it, right justify it, center it. You can do bulleted lists. You can do numbered lists. There's all sorts of things that you can do inside of here. And that's really where I think you gain a lot of added value by actually adding your own articles, your own content, or sharing someone else's that you want to give someone else credit for, but adding your own take on it. So that's it for today. Come on back and join us again. We are here every Monday at 8 p.m. Come on back and join us. Thanks.
Television is changing. Your audience is now online. If your business is seeking local exposure, Columbus TV is your answer. Optimized for desktop, tablet, and mobile, with channels for everyone, from sports, health and fitness, education, entertainment, and more. We cater to a huge audience ripe to hear your company's message. We can even produce your commercial for you. Our marketing specialists will walk you through the process, crafting a unique spot that targets your audience and yields results. Don't miss out on this trending opportunity to balloon your exposure, reach your customers, and establish your brand. We have packages starting at only $99 for an entire month of airtime. Call today or visit columbus-tv.com to learn more. Chad's produces professional video for small business, whether it be an internet commercial that you use in a ton of internet-based mediums to get across your company's message, or something to put on the homepage of your website. If you need a tutorial for employees or for customers who need to learn how to use your site, video is the universal tool in business today. It's not a static set of words and images. It's a living, breathing presentation of you, what you do, and why people should buy from you. We offer television quality productions that can be used online, professional voiceovers with stunning media and visual effects, all for prices you just won't believe.
For web commercials, tutorials, screencasts, and more, call us today and speak with a marketing specialist to get started, or visit chadstudios.com.